Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. And yes, it's a good day. My friends, welcome to Porch Ponderings. What can we do to reunite all of you? Yes, friends from Matt Hill, this request for a porch pondering. I am outside today as I usually am on Porch Ponderings, but last time I was bundled up. Today it's +3 early in the morning. Feels like -1. And full screen, look at that sunrise. Absolutely beautiful. Back to me. And let's have a little look at what's still happening before we get on to today's subject. It's still absolutely incredible out there. And this kind of segues into this. What can we do to reunite all of you? And that's all of us. Friends, I made just a few notes because I want to keep my thoughts linear. And as you've noticed, my channel is taking a bit of a dive in my work because I have some issues that I'm trying my best to deal with. So I ask you to be patient, and here's a link to my live show tomorrow morning. I plan to be there, but with family issues, keep an eye, make yourself a reminder and see if it disappears. If it does, I'll make a post, but I do hope to be live. Now, what can we do to reunite all of you? The very first thing is to realize the conditioning we are all under. This YouTube is not a political discussion. This is not me telling people this is the facts and the only way it is. This is an opinion edited video op-ed. It is strictly my thoughts as requested by the hippie community. So you see how I immediately went into a fear of, oh my God, they could take this video down. The fear is real, but based on unreal thoughts. The thing is, if you feel afraid, the feeling is real. Perception is reality to the person who perceives it. Perception is reality. So if you perceive fear, the fear is real. But is it based on reality? And that, therein lays the rub. While our Prime Minister is telling people that they need to wear even better masks and shut down a little longer, and we need mandates, and we need this, and we need that. Look at this. Boris Johnson says it's over. It has become an endemic problem that the health system needs to manage alongside every other health problem. He isn't giving up on the virus. There will continue to be research. There will continue to be educational information packets sent out telling people how to keep yourself at home if at all possible when you're sick, no matter what you think you may be sick from. It doesn't matter if you aren't terribly sick, just stay home. If you're terribly sick, put on a mask, go see your doctor, find out what the next steps are. Back to normal. When I showed my young son that article yesterday, it gave him a little energy. And then I showed him this next thing. So, first of all, search out the good. And yes, a lot of you may think, well, UK Boris Johnson is an idiot, and how dare he, and thank goodness we're shuttering in. I've spoken to people who enjoy this new world of shuttered. Of course there's people who enjoy it. but there's more people who want their freedom. So look at those things and realize you've been conditioned to not believe anything that says that we're safe. We're supposed to be scared and worried. So question things, but look for the positive. That's what I was doing yesterday for my son, looking for the positive, and my daughter sent me that. But she also sent me this one. Yes, BC truckers joining in national convoy. They are leaving Vancouver January 23, and a day later they'll meet up here in Calgary and start with Alberta truckers, and then they'll continue moving east to Ottawa, where they will meet with 4 or 5 other provincial counterparts of truck drivers to try to force Ottawa to see that the solution isn't firing 16 to 18,000 truck drivers who don't have their vaccine, because these guys never see people. They know when they gotta see people, they'll put on a mask. These people are by themselves 90% of their hours they work. Even when they're stopped and unloading, they're unloading by themselves. I've been a manager of truck drivers for 10 of my 40 years with the railway. Most of it was with truckers, and 5 years of it was managing over 700 of them. You barely ever see them. It's hard to even get a conversation with them. They're on the road. So the ridiculousness of all these rules, it's time for the old question authority, because we have the freedom to do it, and before we lose that freedom, question it strongly, because authority is not the end-all be-all. You know, I also want to say, when you see stuff like this, it says 4th dose available, yet Alberta lags on boosters. Let me give you some data. First of all, they tried to use 82 new hospitalizations. So what? 82 people went to the hospital. We have 1,075, I think it is, hospitals around Alberta. So 82 people went to the hospital with COVID. Not a huge deal. That was out of almost 2,000 new cases that day. 82 went to the hospital. But they're using it. They don't tell you the rest, so that hopefully you won't look and you won't go. You will go, oh my God, 82 new hospitalizations. I better stay home. I better support more draconian measures. No. And they say Alberta lags behind on 3rd boost. I'm sorry, but there's no rule, nor is there any science that I know of, and comment below, that the boost is helping. It is not mandatory. It should not be. It is simply a choice people make. But what they don't mention is Alberta leads Canada. We didn't mandate provincially. We were careful. We did say companies can mandate, and federally you have to, but it was a little lighter. It was mandate light, because Alberta's more about freedom, like Florida. So we didn't do that yet. Here we are at 89% of the population of this province above 12 years old has 2 shots, is vaccinated. 89%. So that other 11% may not get a booster. That other 11% may not get anything. And who gives a damn? That is the final thing I want to say about what can we do to reunite all of you, is let's stop looking at society as 2 different things, the vaccinated the unvaccinated. The unvaccinated is your brother, your sister, your mother, your son, your cousin, It's family. It's people. It's you or me with a different choice. And seriously, I look back, and the only reason I got vaccinated, because I'm not for all this stuff. I'm not saying I'm for the vaccine for those who want it. Let's leave it there. But we've got to stop allowing a mandate of health decisions, because even the doctors don't agree on all of this stuff. And the final thing is, everywhere around the world, in the major countries, even this huge wave that didn't develop into many deaths at all is starting to die, is starting to trickle down. Is the vid over? No. But I say we're at the end of the demic. You know? I'm watching my words to keep this video alive. Friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. And thanks again for another contribution to subject matter for Porch Ponderings. Peace and cheers.